Hey boys and girls, sorry I can't be with you guys today, but here we are with Storyboard That. There's a lot of things that I'm going to share with you today that we reviewed yesterday, but there's videos to help remind you what it is you do to do certain things within your storyboard. And the first thing is make sure that all of your text is in your storyboard before even looking for pictures and adding them. If you're interested in doing a text like this, instead of having an image and a text cell down here, you want the whole thing to be a text cell. See someone like William or Anna, they've added things like this to their project that you would be able to add. Now most of us are at a point where we're ready to add pictures to it. Like I said earlier, look for pictures that you can get from Storyboard That, because I'm going to be able to remove the color from it. So the pictures I'm looking for like everybody should be looking for pictures that go along with their text. So like here I'm talking about a basement, like down here I've been taking down the walls, so here I am taking down the walls in my basement. So now maybe I'm at a point where I'm ready to look or show what a basement looks like with all the things, taken out. So here I'm dragging this picture over here. I found it underneath home indoor. If I were to search basement up here, you would see that it will result in real pictures and nothing like this, where I can click over here and now I can go under filters, remove color, and now I can start coloring it. Because remember, we're not able to go to the color printer. You're going to be using markers to color in all of this. Now, like I was saying, for the real pictures, if I click basement here and I search for that, well, I'm going to get real pictures here. And so let me just pick this picture here. I'm going to drag it in. It'll be just a little window, but I could possibly make this bigger. But one of the things I want to point out is that if I go over here with a real picture and I do filters, there we are, filters, remove color, it doesn't remove the color. So that's why I'm urging you to look for pictures that you'll find within Storyboard That. Same with characters. When I add a character, this is where I can look for characters in here that I feel will match. And so just like this character that I've just added, I'm going to think about how I want it to be posed in that picture. And so the internet's a little slow with this, so bear with me if the character doesn't show up right away. So now, because this character is in Storyboard That, I'll be able to remove the color. Like I said, really slow today. So look at that, I added 2. So if I do, now one of the things that someone had asked me, this is kind of nice that 2 showed up in here. Notice one's on top of the other. If I put an image in there and I don't want this to be on top, in fact I want him to be behind something, well, I can go to layers here. And this says like bring forward, bring backwards, so let me put backwards, and notice that person now is standing in front of the others. So if you are trying to put something in front of the others, try with the layers here. But I don't want this person, so I'm going to delete it. I'm going to click on the red X here, and now I get this guy where I can now filter, and I can remove the colors, and now he's going to be black and white like the room, so I can add colors to it with my markers. Well, I don't want to have that. Remove color, and there he's ready. Now one of the other things with the character is thinking about your pose. You have preset poses if you click down that arrow, but if I go into edit poses, and this character over here is backwards because he was working on the wall, I can click on back view, I can do side view, I can think about the position of the arms, but don't spend too much time on this. More of your time should be just thinking about the quality of your pictures, and then going on to the next cell, because some of you have many cells to get through, so don't always think about the perfect thing. But what you can do to help save with time that you have, if this character is going to be in this cell and this cell, or like I said, this character here was facing backwards working on the wall, well, I could always copy him. I can click on here and I can copy, and then I can drag him over into the part where I want, and that helps me save time so I don't have to reposition and all that kind of thing with a new character for each one. So that's for the characters and that's for the scenes. Now some of you talked about finding something from Google. Now we talked about getting this image here. You have to open up a new tab. You have to go to Google and type in basement clip art. or whatever it is you're looking for. So if you find an image you like, you have to go here, find the image. You would right click on your mouse, or you would 2-finger tap. So I 2-finger tap, I see down here save image as, and I'm going to save it to my downloads folder. All of us, you all should be saving to your download folder. So let me find that download folder. For you, yours will pop up right away. Now this just says download. If I'm going to look for that file again, well, I'm going to want to make sure I give it a name that I'll recognize. So I'll save it as basement. And now that that picture is saved to my Chromebook, I can go back here to storyboard that. Once again, I'm sorry, basement, or the storyboard that is a little slow. So let me go back here. Oh, remember, save often, because some of you lost your work yesterday for not saving. So let me get rid of that. I'm going to put in a picture that I got from Google. I'm going to go to upload. And then I'm going to go here where it says upload images. And this says here select files. And then for you, download will show up right away. But you will see a download folder, so you can always just click on the folder. Now I can click on the picture, and I can click open. And then I click close. Now it might process a little bit. It might take a little bit, but once you see it over here, now I know my picture is ready to go in. So I'm going to click on this photo. I'm going to drag it on down, and it should show up in my slide. Notice it is a little slow, and I'm going to have to resize this by using those little circles next to the picture. And so the problem with Google Images or using any kind of real image, you can't remove the color so that you will be able to color and have the colors you want to show up. You can print in black and white, but this will show up as a darker gray. These whites would be white, and you could color those in, but it's just a different coloring. So try to aim for the pictures you find within Storyboard That. There's a different video for printing, so after everyone's added their pictures, or at least a few people have added pictures, your teacher will show you the next video.